can't do this anymore. I want food now, and I hate moving every single day.
Well, that's just how it is.
No, it's not. Not with the new agriculture revolution.
What?
We have settled homes, and we have farmlands where you can get a food surplus for you and your family.
Yay!
No more hunter-gathering!
Good morning, Mesopotamia. We are here, live at the Nile River, where we are having an agricultural revolution. You can see here all of our fertile soil that has been used to grow so many crops. And here, we are live with one of the builders of our first stone bench. Because of the increase in temperature, our agriculture technologies have been thriving. The increase of population have led us to new technological advances, like this young male who is building this stone bench. Look, fully functional. Back to you. Here. Although it's taken thousands of years to get here, we now have ended our hunting and gathering ways and have settled on the land and have started to grow crops and domesticated animals. Speaking of domesticated animals, this here is a domesticated animal. We are having a surplus of crops and goods and a population growth due to this plethora of
so much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Mira, otras personas. Necesitamos luchar. Sí, vámonos.
Breaking news here. Some Aztec casualties, as you could see, as the Spanish conquistadors came and they conquered with new weaponry and horses that clearly the Aztec civilization was not ready for.
Have you always wanted to kill an Aztec in a single slice?
The Aztec Killer 101.
It's a piece of cake.
Get yours today.
If it weren't for the Silk Road, we would have never had flavorful foods. We would have never had the sugar to put in our sweets or the spices to put on our food. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, the Black Plague, smallpox,
rash, trouble breathing, uncontrolled bladder, dehydration, starvation, nausea, pregnancy, diabetes,
dizziness, and vomiting.
Travel the Silk Road today.
Eventually.
Would you like to buy this book?
It's too expensive, sorry.
Okay. Ma'am, would you like to buy this book?
I can't read.
Breaking news! I am now here in Germany with Johannes Gutenberg with his latest invention of the printing press.
Guten Tag, I am Johannes Gutenberg. I invent printing press that help many books come out and publish.
With the overproduction of books, we've now allowed many to succeed in reading and writing and allowed them to...
Everyone is learning how to read, no more illiterates.
And it has decreased the price of books. I'm here with Pope Leo III. What are your regards on the printing press?
I hate it. It created these 95 theses against the church. I have now peasant uprisings. I can't control what the Christian population breeds, and it's chaos.
Okay, back to
Wait. Hi, I'm Martin Luther. You might have read my 95 Theses. Something that I said in the Diet of the Worms when the church declared me a heretic was, there are some which I have dealt with piety and faith and morals with such simplicity and so agreeably with the Gospels that my adversaries themselves are compelled to admit themselves useful, harmless, and clearly worth reading by a Christian.
It's a tie! Both go your own way.
Tired of searching through millions of books?
My social studies research, it's taking so long. This one? No.
Just to flip through even more pages? There's fast speed searching, and you can email someone from across the world. Breaking news.
Because of the new technological revolution, we don't have to get information from newspapers anymore. We can get it online.
With the new technologies of the iPhone, we are able to call and text from any location in the world, and anyone from any social or economic class is able to have one and call any one of their family members or friends.
This long list of names was all printed in 2 minutes. How is that possible?
It was me, Johannes Gutenberg, from Germany.
Wow, our news channel certainly went through a lot of events, major turning points. So here's a summation of all the turning points in history that we covered. So first we had the Neolithic Revolution, where people transitioned from hunter-gathering into settled cities, and an agricultural revolution occurred, making a food surplus happen, and populations were able to grow.
After the printing press came into play. Before the printing press, books took very long to make and knowledge wasn't spread accurately or fast at all. After the printing press, people like Martin Luther started questioning the Bible because of its overproduction, and it was available to many people like himself. This led to Protestant Reformation and the splitting of the church.
After that, the Spanish conquistadors went to the Americas to conquer the Aztecs. In this war, the Aztecs were introduced to many more technologies that they used during warfare, like swords, cannons, and automatic weapons. Because of this, our whole warfare technologies was changed for the better, and we wouldn't have the innovations that we have today.